Okay, the next thing I want to talk about. Let's talk about let's talk about Whole Foods. They don't. If y'all don't know what's going on in Whole Foods, and I'll be a witness to it because I'm IT and I actually install them now. What's going on in Whole Foods is at a few chains now, and it's going to go to all the chains, and then next they're hitting the WalMarts. What Amazon has done is have Amazon Go. What Amazon Go is you go to the Amazon Go website and you scan your hand same way you have your thumb on or your fingerprint or your face scan for iPhones to unlock it. You scan that and then you sync it to your credit card. So now when you go to Amazon, not Amazon, now when you go to Whole Foods, you can just scan your palm to pay for your food. You don't even have to go no more and actually pull out your credit card. Now, let me go to the clip of this so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Soon, you will be able to pay for groceries at every Whole Foods in the U.S. with just a swipe of your hand. Amazon says that the Pay by Palm technology will be at all of those stores nationwide by the end of the year. Customers just have to hover their hand over the device to pay. This method is already being used at 200 Whole Foods locations across 20 states, and you can also find it in other places, stores like Panera Bread. Hardware editor at TechCrunch, Brian Heater, joins us now. Brian, let's just start off. Tell us how this technology works.
Sure. So in terms of the actual enrollment process, the first time you go to one of these Amazon One locations, you wave your hand over it. That will enroll you in the program, and then you associate that with a credit card that you have on file. In terms of the actual underlying technology behind it, it's not actually getting a read of the palm itself, which I think is what most people expect. It's actually taking a look at the vein patterns underneath your hands, which Amazon is effectively saying is a way to do this kind of biometric identification without actually giving any identifying information away.
That's fascinating. I mean, I think anybody who hears this story immediately goes to questions about safety, privacy, the data that's being collected. Amazon has been criticized in the past for some of the data that they collect and whether they have properly notified consumers about that. What safeguards is Amazon taking?
What's your take on it, sir?
Go ahead, say it again.
And then I said this before when we was talking about premise, and I'm telling you, since I'm IT, I literally install these Palm devices that and it's right there, like where you would have your pen pad to scan your card. You just wave your palm. So just what you think of that? Do you feel that it's part of the mark of the beast and leaning towards it?
Well, I wouldn't. That's a dichotomy that I was sitting here trying to process because I know biblically the mark of the beast, is when you accept the symbol, on your foreskin or whatnot. But with this, it's about like any other technology. I can use my thumbprint to unlock my phone, and I can also unlock my iPad and use other various methods. We have a speaker in the sink, and we can wave our hand across it. It has a sensor, and the water will automatically come on. I don't think it's so much the mark of the beast. I just think it's an enhancement of technology.
Amen. And I can double that. I can double down on that and say this too. Even with what you're saying that it might not be the mark, but I think it's what leads to it. It's a door that opens to something else. But let's go back to this right here because we got Pastor talking right now. And I'm not talking about me. Pastor Yelverton just chimed in on the situation. Now, that is too much in a significant introduction to many more things to come in the end times. I just wanted y'all to see that. And that's Pastor Yelverton was talking about the situation, said that's how she feel about it. And you know what? We see so much stuff that happens today. What Pastor and I, Pastor Cheryl, talk about, my wife and I, is it's always something that tests the water to kind of see how far they can go. You get what I'm saying? And they can test it and say, okay, let's see how they respond to this. Or let's see how they respond to that. And then that's when you end up saying, okay, well, if they're not responding the way we think, we probably might not do that. We shouldn't do that. So, Apostle,